This is the NFL on EA Sports, and football has returned to America's finest city, San Diego, California. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Pioneers of San Antonio taking on the Condors of San Diego. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys back home following their international trip a week ago, so we'll see if all that traveling has any lingering effects going forward. Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard, fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
He's got a man. It's his fullback. Second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 48-yard line.
One play action. Here's Nix. There's the stiff arm. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there. First down.
San Diego first down. First and 10.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Coleman has it here right side. Here now, second and 4.
Coleman. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Henry up the middle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing Nix. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. James Conner, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Condors are on the board first here this afternoon. This is a crew that come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their left-handed quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
To the air, Penix. Out right to Bourne. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They run here with Dowdle. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start with the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
A short throw to Ingram. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Nix. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Set for the second quarter. San Diego in possession of the football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. A first down carry for Henry. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Alec Ingold, his first touchdown on the year. And the Condors go up by 2 touchdowns. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On third down, Penix from the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And they will take over 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
To throw is Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Nix to the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Nix to throw again. And this will be swung out here for counter. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Nix. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Again, he'll drop the throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Henry will take it in. Touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Extra point try now for Patterson. And it is now 21-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Back out comes San Antonio. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And looking to throw, Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They'll throw with Penix. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
That's good for a San Diego first down.
Working out of the gun is Nix. To Connor on the check down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Nix. Wide open receiver complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw again. A quick throw there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. A short throw to Ingram. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
That's another.
Here's Nix once more. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Patterson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. And this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That nice pickup of 17 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Coleman, the man in motion left. Nix from the shotgun. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
Open man right side is St. Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Patterson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Back out comes San Antonio. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing. Defenders are always happy anytime they can sack a quarterback for a loss of 10 or more yards. There's an example there. High fives all around. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Here's Penix. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Condors offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. Back out comes San Antonio. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and...
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Penix. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, not only is his defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one, and even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Pioneers, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Back out comes San Antonio. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air, Penix. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Penix. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Pioneers.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
14 more yards.
A play fake. Now Penix. And this one's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Junior Colson there on the coverage.
They'll drop the throw. Got the connection here to Bourne. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another San Antonio 1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll set up a throw. The quick slant caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Darius Alexander in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they look to finish strong in this 4th quarter. This is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And they can't bring him down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the home team here, they get the critical victory to move them to 9-7 now. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between our visitors and these guys defending their home turf. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrated for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win. And he knows he's got to do more for his team.
At the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. We go play action with Goff. Into the hands of Pickens. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Memphis first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So that brings up second down. Again, Goff. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
14 yards. That's another Memphis first down.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. That one connects. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal. At the 2-yard
Mason. And he's in for the touchdown. The Blues finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Blues will jump out to a 7-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Blues and George Pickens set for this next possession. And with just 2 games to play, he's sitting atop the league in touchdown receptions this season. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. 1st and 10 from the 43. And off the play fake, here's Goff. That's Pickens with the catch outright. And he hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Blues take a 13-0 lead.
Touchdown.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Blues drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Tigers, nothing.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Xavier Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. It gives Montgomery to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. You've got 2nd and 4. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Canton, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defensive coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel. This guys on the field made the right play.
The Blues and George Pickens set for this next possession. And he's up over 80 receptions on the season. An impressive number, and it's good enough to sit him among the league's best as well. First down from the 42. Goff off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the shotgun. Gone.
And 6.
Drops it down. Harvey. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Harvey finds the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. The Blues pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. And the Blues stretch their lead to 21. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Gibson now to return. Dukes away from one. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
And the Canton first down.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. Free inside the 30. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
45 yards.
They'll run again with Montgomery. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Young working from the gun. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
This offense making its way back out now. And coming off their second red zone touchdown of this game, Brock, making 2 of 3 so far now. They will take that percentage every week if they can.
Yeah, championship-level teams, Kate, are usually 75%. I know that's a C+ in school, not very good, but that's championship football.
Yeah.
2 of 3, they're starting to near that mark.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Emanwari.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be second and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us, everybody. More football from Canton on its way. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Goff to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Goff. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. We've set it down from the 37. First down throw from Goff. Into the hands of Conklin. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Complete.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing again, it's Goff. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 14.
First down from the 42.
First down, Memphis.
They're going to throw again. Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds him on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Again, Goff. That one's good to Godwin. He'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it up.
Goff's pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own 8-yard line.
Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Tigers, down running back David Montgomery, getting back to work. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Run from Montgomery to start the half. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Connection made to Tremble. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Canton.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
To number 10.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Shotgun snap now to Young. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on 1st, and then we go backwards on 2nd. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Lofts it deep right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. The Tigers getting their punt team out there. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. The Blues and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, Goff. He finds Pickens left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Memphis 1st down.
Giving this to Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes a defender. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Goff off 1st and 10. Lowe finds his back. Harvey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd down now. They need 7.
At the 49-yard line.
Run left side. Harvey. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's another Memphis 1st down.
Goff. Into the hands of Pickens. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Another Memphis 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Memphis 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Into traffic, complete! And he's brought down after a short gain. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, gone. Short pass brought in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
12 yards. And the Memphis 1st down.
Goff setting to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Goff back to throw. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Blues keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now this offense getting set to work here. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7. Looking to throw. Young. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, it's gone. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Memphis 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Blues keep running away with this. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Blues grow their lead yet again. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. To the air on 1st down. Young. That's Hill on the slant. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's a gain of 5.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And it looks like the defense has it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
This offense getting all set for this series. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. So 1st down from the 41. It's Harvey straight ahead. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down, give to Harvey. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Shotgun snap here to go. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Canton. Blues nearing their 9th win of the season. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. Henry on the catch. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Young up 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Hits him on the end route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Blues will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Blues, as we say so long from Canton. What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the visiting team and our home team. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds... Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go here in Rio. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
He won the MVP award. We all knew he'd capture at some point of his career. And to me, Katie really did so because he further elevated everybody around him. That's what MVPs do. It's exactly what Josh did a season ago.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, Allen. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. This is a designed run for Allen. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And Allen will hold on to this. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Recovered by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
It's a loss of 2.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A gain of 10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Mexico City, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Golden Eagles.
Hall running between the tackles. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Quiddy Pay there to take him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Darnold looking to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Mexico City first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Andre Cisco on the coverage.
From the gun, Darnold hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Mexico City first down. First and 10 at the 16.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
To number 13.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 7-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Mexico City first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. On him quick, and they bring him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
It's second down and goal.
One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More coming up after this quick break. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're hoping to convert here on second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
It's a third and goal.
Darnold. And they take this in for the score. The Golden Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. First call here coming from the shotgun. The drive starts with a carry by White. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Jalen Lane. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Third down run from White. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Ethan Evans.
Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
A gain of 9. brings up 2nd and 1.
They give on 2nd to Hall. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here we go, 3rd, less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
Here's Darnold to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 17
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
The Mexico City first
Play
down.
fake, Darnold. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
On the quick slant, he's got Allen.
Darnold's pass.
And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
A gain of 6
Quite a
yards.
defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Don't go anywhere. More from Rio coming right up. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Formation.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The River Hogs and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for our Rio.
1st and 10, here's Allen. And in again, it's Bowers. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
That's another Rio. 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Rio.
Again, Allen to the air. That one finds Josh Downs. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
At the 11-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To the air again, Allen. He brings it in. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 6. And the Rio.
Allen gonna throw again. And this time they're gonna get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
By Johnny Newton.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss leads to 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Brought in. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
It's Allen out of the pistol. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The River Hogs get their first point to this game just before halftime. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Folk with a point after. And the River Hogs tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. It's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. He'll throw it. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. To return, Jerome Ford. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for Mexico City. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
With a quick pass out wide. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
A gain of 3 yards.
We give to Hall on the draw. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Hit made by TJ Edwards. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Darnold off the play action. Completed to his running back. And they take him down right along the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Mexico City, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. On the quick slant. It's Johnson. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Mexico
From the red zone on first. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Golden Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The River Hogs and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Receiver screen here. It's Downs. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Golden Eagles and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Darnold. It's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. Play fake, Darnold. Taking a shot deep here. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
And the Mexico City 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Darnold. It's complete to Johnston, outright. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Johnston. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That one gains 7. And that gives him the 1st.
That's good for a Mexico City 1st down. A gain of 7. And the Mexico City 1st down.
Coming right is Hall. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To throw, here's Darnold. He's got it. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Mexico City 1st down.
He finds him right side.
Donald's pass.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And it's It's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Incomplete.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
He's back to throw. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th.
Down, Mexico City.
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Golden Eagles double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
QB keeps the 2nd down option. Space past the 35. He brushed him off with ease. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
26 yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
For a Rio 1st down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Allen on the play action. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And a Rio 1st down.
Putting a receiver in motion.
25-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. He's got it at the 6. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. It's the 2-minute warning from Rio. River Hogs, 14 points back.
1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
And goal.
It's Allen out of the pistol. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the 4th quarter. You could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
Offense to the line. Here we go. They start the drive with Hall. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Here's Hall once more. And they get it done. Stop for a loss on third down. That should get them the football back. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Golden Eagles getting their punter out there. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. Here comes their offense out again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Setting up to pass. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here he is to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
9 yards to go.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Down by 6, no choice but to go for this. Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
After that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Well, kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
The offense getting set to go. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Golden Eagles as we say goodbye from Rio de Janeiro. What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between these road warriors and the home team. On the visiting Bisons sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys looking for a rare win after dropping 7 of their last 9. Opposing them, the Aviators and their head coach. These guys making a long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up here in the booth. Kicker Joey Sly down on the field, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Buenos Aires. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. Leading them out, the 5th-year quarterback from Alabama. First-round pick back in 2021, Mac Jones.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A gain of 9 brings up
Play fake, Jones. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. They're nabbed by Warren. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st down, Jones has him on the quick hitter, and he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. This one goes for 3 yards. And that gives him a 1st down.
That's another Buenos Aires 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Jones on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They motion the tight end over. They go play fake with Jones. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Jones now on 3rd down. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Akers. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He completes it in traffic. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Hits the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They're going Taylor, and they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL, out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
And Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it too. But you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown and counteract them. A lot of room for him to improve this week.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Jones. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. The Bisons sending out their punter. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Still has some space up near midfield. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They'll have it a little short of midfield. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 13.
3rd and long for him here. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
4-yard loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Bisons and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. First down throw by Jones. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Keeping it on an option to the right. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Now a Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Jones. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good.
Again to Mixon up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
At the 40-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave them with a tough 3rd and long. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Aviators and Mac Jones ready to take over once more. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Don't go anywhere. More from Buenos Aires coming up. Here's Jones to throw. Warren brings this one in on the slant. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, Jones to throw. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Back out runs their offense. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Jones. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And then Oklahoma City,
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. He can run it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Jones looking to throw. He calls his own number again. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for Oklahoma City.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Jones now to throw. Brought in right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, They'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jermaine Kraft picks it. And the Bisons are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just one field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the third quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
7 yards.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
3rd and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Their offense running back out now. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, Jones. Throw right side finds Pittman. He won't find much there as it reaches the 41. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Here's Jones. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Motioning the tight end now. Jones on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
And the Buenos Aires 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll motion Slayton left. Going to the ground again on 1st. We'll cobble together a yard there. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
Will Anderson on the tackle.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Play action now with Jones. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Going with the screen to Taylor. And this is going to be fourth down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. The Aviators getting their special teams out onto the field. The offense headed back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On first down, it's Jones to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And fourth and 4 coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. Offense to line. This is second and 4. From the gun, Taylor. Shoves one away. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that means first down.
Good for a Buenos Aires first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Second and 10 now, Jones. Pittman's got it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
The Buenos Aires first down.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Second down now, they need 7. Throwing here, Jones. Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
He's back to throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throw fine in his back. Mixon. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This offense ready to get going again now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st down now, ball at the 33. They start on the ground. Taylor. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run. Brings up 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Jones to throw. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Trying to set this up quick.
That's good for a Buenos Aires.
They look to throw it. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
To Tyler Warren. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw it. He's going to run for it. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
It's a gain of 8. And the Buenos Aires 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back to throw. Oh, he's keeping it again. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Last run got them 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion left. Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 16. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
A run here with Taylor. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal.
The kick is good. He got it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Aviators emerge as winners, and with that, we sign off from Buenos Aires.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys were winners a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row in this one. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need.
Olsen. I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And we are underway here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down and 10.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Tackle made by Dane Belton. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. It's another run here for Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He'll find the rookie 3rd-round pick, Kyle Williams.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Tokyo first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. They'll go with Williams. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
On the zone read, it's McCarthy. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd and
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The All-Pro Cameron Hayward getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Dragons will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
That last run lost a yard, setting up 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Tua. That's called in on the left by Nakua. Here now, 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
The man
5.
in motion is Watson. Tua now on 3rd down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
For Oakland. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
Down at the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Barkley trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Dragons offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And the defense comes away with a turnover. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Dragons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They run over center with Williams. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here. Till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Knocked away, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. It's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's gonna be intercepted in the end zone.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Redwoods offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. A run with Barkley. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. Now this offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Nakua snags it over the middle. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on third down, Tungo Baloa. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Dragons offense going to take over just before the half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. A quick slant, and here's Adams. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd
and this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Daniel Carlson set.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role. Who's going to walk away with a W? And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Redwoods offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
To throw is Tua. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. A Pro Bowler 4 years running. That is Max Crosby. Getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
This is the stop they talked about. This is how they wanted to start this second half and try to get back some of this momentum they lost in the first. Now, can their offense capitalize and take advantage with this possession?
Here's the Redwoods punt team now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Dragons offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jalen Redmond in for the sack, and that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
It's now 3rd down and long.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. Deep to return is Malik Washington. The fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Redwoods offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Davis Gaither on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 36.
Play action, it's Tagovailoa. Forced out left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
The man in motion is Watson. From the gun on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Max Crosby. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Hunting time for the Redwoods. Set to kick it away. Take this in, back at the 16. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Dragons offense ready to get back at it. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Open man, that's Adams. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He takes off. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by JJ.
And Tokyo. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Williams gets it from the pistol. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Dallas Turner in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go again here with Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is McCarthy. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Tokyo.
Play action now. It's McCarthy.
This offense, they just can't establish any There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now it's Williams. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's gonna get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. And now we've got an injured player after that last play. Ooh, it's Davante Adams who's having some trouble. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
He'll step up and run this. And a nice run, sliding to a halt. A pickup of 9. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. What's the play call here? 4th down and 7. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Redwoods are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The Redwoods offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught by Puka. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Now this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
It is 3rd and long. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Dragons offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll complete it to Adams. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Tokyo.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Throwing again is McCarthy. He gets this complete, finding Adams. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
Tokyo. First down.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Here's 1st down.
36 yards. That's another.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Rolling to the left. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Now, on 2nd and long. Here's McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. To throw, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us down under in the beachside city of Melbourne, Australia. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Sentinels of St. Louis taking on the Monarchs of Melbourne. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys just 2 wins over their last 6 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys back home following their international trip a week ago, so we'll see if all that traveling has any lingering effects going forward. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
That's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now. Shotgun now with Purdy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. Over the middle, complete. That's more. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5.
Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working.
Purdy. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go again with Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Michael Dixon
on 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the
Here's Shuck. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, Shuck from the gun. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Monarchs offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. In trouble, and he's taken down. Dietrich Wise able to record his 5th sack of the season.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Purdy from the gun. Open man right side of Smith-Schuster, complete. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Here's Purdy. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Right side, there's Likely with it. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. St. Louis football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And have managed to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On the slant, completes to Sutton.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Melbourne.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
4 yards. Complete to Tyrone Tracy. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play.
Purdy on a sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And that'll be good enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. Now Purdy. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing here, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. There's a short one caught by Phantom. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Now Purdy. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
At the 11-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Purdy looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
In motion left, the tight end. On 2nd and goal. Purdy. And it's caught. Touchdown. Harold Fannin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Monarchs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. One more go for this offense in the first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Shuck now to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith-Njigba. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Throwing, Shuck. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Second down, Jacobs once more. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down.
Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
Now Shuck.
at the 40.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. To throw now, Shuck. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. From the 37, they work on second and 6.
It's now second and 6. At the 37.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
To throw is Shuck. Now he'll take it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. Gets this complete to Butte. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
That's another St. Louis first down. A gain of 15.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
And the St. Louis first down. First and goal.
Jacobs. Touchdown.
We're getting set up for what should be a great fourth quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the third quarter.
Will Lutz on for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One quarter remains here on Sunday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Tracy going to get it on first down. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Purdy. And that is incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Here's Shuck. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. They'll look to throw here. A little short pass. This is Everett. If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday night has been worth the wait. It's third down here.
And it's third down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty. And that forces a fourth down situation. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. He lets it go deep for Olave. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. A run inside, Krosky Merritt. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Back to throw, Purdy. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bilal Nichols in there to take him down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down 13-7, 55 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. They'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. He's back to throw. He's got his target. It's Olave. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
17 yards on the play.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And a St. Louis first down.
And they're down to 17 seconds now here after the spike. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
Sharp pass. Complete to Chig Okonkwo. A gain of 7 yards. And it's
one final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. It all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but partner, the defense was ready, able to force it to be incomplete. Ball game over.
Look, let's face it, everybody wants to work the ball in closer and take a more high percentage pass to try and tie the game, but the Hail Mary, that's what they had to work with. And now they're just hoping that their jumpers can get up higher and are stronger than the defenders. Not the case in this instance. They end up losing the game.
So for Melbourne, the win will be number 11 for them on the year. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. A game to remember for the folks down under as we say so long from Melbourne, Australia.